Hello everyone, this is Lily here, and I'm going to make an explanation video for the whole Betty situation that is going on because Kendall didn't really want to because, she probably would have cried through the whole thing, if that makes sense. So basically, Kendall texted me and she said, Lily, can we please call? And usually she's just like demanding to call. She's like, call, when she just like wants to call and talk and play games and stuff. But this time it was like, Lily, please call. So I knew something was up. And so she told me, she was like, my mom is acting up. I don't know what's going on. And I heard her on the phone and she was saying something about lease and moving barns. And so then we were like in like middle of a conversation when her mom called her. She came back and was completely sobbing. And like I let her get her words straight. I like told her like it's okay, you can like get your words straight and all that. And so she explained to me that Betty is being sold and that she has to move barns. So the more detailed explanation of the whole situation is first, one of Kendall's barn friends, I'm not going to share the name, we're just going to call her Mojo, the name of her horse. So they were leasing that horse, and Mojo has lost all her confidence, and they wanted to end the lease and stop leasing him. So they like told Kendall's trainer, and her trainer got mad and everything because I guess all she cares about is money, which is basically true because literally the whole thing just showed all she cared about was money. And so she like threatened and said Mojo couldn't do shows anymore. Mojo couldn't do shows anymore. And so then she found out that Betty was getting sold, but I'm pretty sure Kendall's trainer knew that Betty was going to be getting sold anyways. And she started off with lying to Kendall's mom and saying that Betty had already been sold and they had a looker, but that was not true. Kendall's mom had contacted the owner of Betty and explained the whole situation and said how confused she was, and they said they're still looking to sell her. And basically, she lied about a lot of things. She put 2 of the lesson horses up for partial lease, and then one of the boarding horses who wanted to put her horse up for lease, she put her up for full lease. And Kendall's mom asked, like, hey, why can't we just lease one of them? And she said, well, they've already been leased. But there's no way they could be leased because she only has, like, 5 riders at her barn who just ride for lessons. And I forgot to say that she literally just, like, kicked Kendall out and said, like, she couldn't ride there anymore. And Kendall's going to get her stuff tomorrow morning. But she kicked her out. She lied. She was also we are dishing the barn because, or whatever you call it, because it is a bad barn and should probably be arrested for animal cruelty. But she used extremely abusive bits on a few of the horses, not on Betty, thankfully, but she used very harsh bits on some of the horses. And when this specific horse misbehaved, called Boots, he's a 4-year-old who is still in training. When he would misbehave, she would spray cold water on him, and he would like back up in his stall and like rear up, and it was really dangerous. But she seemed like a really nice person and everything, but you can never trust people. So now Kendall's having to move barns and all that. I will put a few screenshots up of a few of the conversations that like aren't like super duper personal, just a few of the conversations of her mom and stuff. So yeah, I hope this explains things. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment them. I don't mind answering them as long as they're not super personal, and Kendall doesn't mind answering them as long as they're not super personal. So I hope that explains it.